to KP's Kingdom, cooking with KP, and today I'm going to show you how to make my zucchini and leek filo scroll. Pretty easy recipe, takes just a little bit of time, absolutely worth it in the end. Alright, let's get on with it. You're going to need all these ingredients. Those 3 zucchinis, I'm going to give those a bit of a grate. Just give them a coarse grate into a bowl, and we'll get onto that in a little bit. The first thing we do need to do though is prepare our leeks. Now all we're going to do of course is use the white part of the leek, so we're just going to cut off that green bit just like that, and as you can see there's a lot of dirt inside. Put them upside down into a jug of water just like I'm doing there, and all that dirt is going to just fall out. It's a real quick and easy way how to clean your leeks, and I'm going to cut those up really nice and fine in a little bit of time. I'm just going to show you how quick this dirt does come out. I'm going to leave those for about half an hour, by the way. Okay, so as you can see that water is going a little bit murky. You can see the dirt coming out in the bottom there. Real quick and easy way how to prepare your leeks. Now I've grated my zucchini. I've got a couple of sheets of paper towel. I'm putting that down on top of a strainer with a bowl underneath. There's our grated zucchini. I'm going to give that a little bit of a salt on top, and that's going to draw out a lot of that moisture from our zucchini and just help dry things up so we don't end up with a soggy pastry. We'll end up with something that's really nice and crunchy to eat later on. Give it a little bit of a stir just like that. Get that salt just sort of mixed around with that zucchini. Leave that for about 30 minutes or so. 30 minutes is gone. A lot of the moisture has already started to come out. I'm just going to squeeze that paper just nice and carefully and get rid of any extra moisture that might be in that. Alright, you can see that liquid coming out just like that. Really nice and easy to do. It's a great way to prepare zucchinis for doing certain types of dishes where you don't want that additional moisture. Alright, so let's give that a bit of a squeeze, and we can just let that sit there while we get on with our next part of our recipe. Alright, so here's my leeks. I've diced those or sliced those up just nice and fine. Put that into a pan, just with a little bit of olive oil, and we're just going to wilt these down. They're going to take about 3 or 4 minutes or so just to cook down a little bit. Right, and the smell of cooking leeks, nothing better in the kitchen, I can tell you that. Alright, I'm going to give that a bit of a season, a little bit of pink Himalayan rock salt over the top. You can just use regular salt, you don't have to do what I'm doing here, and a little bit of some flavourings. Now I'm going to add in around about a teaspoon's worth of cumin, about a teaspoon's worth of dried mint. Okay, that can all go in just like that. I'm also going to add in the zest of 1 lemon. That's going to go in. Okay, nice and simple, nice and easy. And if you think it needs it, add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper as well. Alright, just right, that's a little bit of dill as well. I like that dill flavour in there. Gives it a nice flavour. There goes our mint. Okay, really simple to do this dish. Alright, and if you haven't tried playing with filo pastry before, you don't know what you're missing. It is really simple to do. Alright, so I'm just going to give that all a bit of a stir through. Once that has come back down to a bit of room temperature, get someone to help you, especially if you're like me with MS and you can't do things with 2 hands at once. Hold the pan for you while you take the leeks out and put that in with our zucchini. So a little bit of heat there, don't worry, that's not going to hurt things too much, but I am going to wait for everything to come back down to room temperature before I add in about 200 grams worth of cubed feta. Right, you can buy it already cubed, you can put it into or cut it off the block and do it yourself. You could even use crumbled feta if you want to, but we're just going to give that all a good rough stir and break some of that feta up as well. Alright, so we've got some filo pastry, a little bit of spray oils going down. I've already started doing this process, but we're going to put 2 sheets. You could use 3 if you want. Give that all a good spray in between. Alright, and there we go, 3 sheets, and make sure we get any lumps and clumps out of that pastry. All I'm simply going to do is I'm going to give that a bit of a cut, just like that, and all we're simply going to do now is spoon our filling straight on top of our filo pastry, just like a little bit of a log all the way along. So we're going to do this lengthwise. It's not going to be too difficult to do, and the smell of this mixture is amazing, and once it cooks off, it is really nice, and it even works out great as a snack the next day. Alright, so just continue with your filling just like I'm doing right there. Okay, make sure we try and get all edges covered, right? So just keep adding your filling down, just like that. And my oven is already sitting at 180 degrees Celsius, and the dish I'm at, well, hang on, I'll get back to you. We're going to give this a bit of a roll. Getting ahead of myself in my narration, unfortunately. Be just nice and careful and try and get this all rolled up in one go. Just like I'm doing right there. Really nice and simple to do. Right, we're going to give that a rolly roll all the way through. Just like that. You don't need to cut your pastry. You could leave it as a small roll. I'm going for a bit of an insurance policy and giving it extra coverage with extra pastry. I had a couple of breakages on the first couple of these little rolls that I did. So, double up your pastry if you need to. Fill up pastry, not that expensive. And all we're simply going to do is get these rolls and lay them, end to end, and spiral them from the outside to the center. As you can see, we're getting a nice little bit of a scroll thing happening right here. So just lay down your Filo and Leek and Zucchini sausage just like that, and we're pretty much ready to go. As I said, oven's already sitting at 180 degrees Celsius, and I'm going to give that a bit of a spray with some spray oil, and they can go in for around about 30 minutes or so, or until it comes out looking nice and golden brown. Alright, that's going off into the oven. As I said, it's going to come out looking a little bit like that. This is one of those quiche dishes where the center pops out. Makes it really easy for serving a little bit later on, just like that. Love to see you try and make this one at home. It isn't that hard to do. Thank you so much for watching this video. Really do appreciate it. And if you like this video, hit that like button. Gives me confidence. Should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Hit that notifications bell. You'll be notified every time a new video goes up. And share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. We are trying to get known as KP's Kingdom out there. Please leave a comment. I love reading. I love responding to them. In the meantime, if you want to learn how to make a little bit of a twist on a spanakopita or any other sort of Mediterranean type dishes, well, you need to come and join the family. My family. Hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. I'll probably eat my Zucchini and Leeks Filo scroll, and I will catch you next time. Bye.